Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and we are doing my next Neon Frights unboxing. I think this is actually going to be my last Neon Frights unboxing, because this will be the final character that I want from the series. I actually did get Ghoulia. I even filmed like a whole video for her, I'm pretty sure, but I didn't connect with her the way I wanted to, so I ended up giving Ghoulia to my sister because she liked her a lot more than I did. So I think this is going to be it for Neon Frights. And by the way, this is an adult channel meant for adult collectors, okay? So I do curse here and there. I know I review kids' toys, but it is for adults. Or anyone that isn't a young child, like this. But yeah, let's get right into the packaging. So, like the previous Neon Frights dolls, you have this really cool neon-colored coffin, although Twyla's is a little bit more subdued than the other four that I've opened. You can see she's got some really cool colors going on. I love Twyla in G3. I think she is so cute. I love the colors that they chose for her for this doll. The teal, the purple. It's all so good. But yeah, you've got this nice artwork of Twyla, her name, Neon Frights Skulltimate Secrets. And then on the back, you can see the other four ghouls in the line, Draculaura, Toralei, Frankie, and Ghoulia. Again, I feel bad that I didn't connect with Ghoulia. Like, I thought it was so cool that we were finally getting a second version of her, but like, I just didn't connect with her. I don't know. I liked her motifs, but when I looked at her, I was just like not impressed. I don't know. Not impressed, but just like, I didn't connect. I don't know. But that's totally okay. It's okay that if you don't connect with a doll, you don't have to buy it, you know? Or keep it. If you have someone else in your life that collects dolls like I do, that becomes very helpful. Now, mind you, I usually only buy dolls if I like them or if I think I'm going to like them. Ghoulia is one of the rare instances of that actually happening, and I got her on a good sale anyway. I think I got her for 20 bucks. I actually got Twyla here for 20 bucks too, which I was super excited about because I've wanted her so much, but I just don't like paying full price. $30 is a lot for a doll with polypropylene hair. All right, let's get the sleeve off so we can look at her coffin. And someone already ripped this for me. It was actually ripped when I got it from the store. Perfect. The exact same sculpt as the other Neon Frights Skulltimate Secret coffins, except Twyla, of course, has her doors in her specific colors. This black with gold glitter, a red sort of fuchsia-y purple, a red more magenta-y purple, a darker, more true purple, and then this really neat almost opaque blue teal down here, but like you can see through it a little bit. I guess the word would be translucent, but you can't really see through it that much. I don't know, it's really cool. And then her background has little bed bugs and flowers, and I love the coloring on these. I like how they go from black to whatever their specific color is, back to black, and Twyla's is in light blue. Now, let's see if we got a good face. Okay. Oh god, I forgot the bangs. You know, my sister has this doll already, and I sometimes just look at her bangs and I'm like, oh, okay, right, they really did that to her. Ooh, she's cute though. I like her. Her face is good. It doesn't look misprinted. Maybe a little bit. No, yeah, it is. You can definitely see this eye is like weird, but the lips look mostly fine. So, I guess I'll take the wins where I can get them. Let's get her out. Oh, actually, let me get the... Don't need those. By the way, if this is your first video of mine, I'm not doing the water play feature that comes for the keys. Just not my thing. Like, you can open every door on this locker with the same key, or you can look at the bottom and see which one, like, they're just gonna go down in a row. And now, let's get her out. Something that I really like about the Neon Frights dolls is that they very much minimized the packaging. Like, the amount of tea ties that they have in them was significantly less. And look at how easy she was to pull out. That was great. And let's look at the inside of the coffin before we move on. I love all the neon lights in here. It is so cool. The, like, disco floor. And then she's got her sort of, like, wispy boogeyman heart, a ghost, and a bunny rabbit head. All in blue neon lights. It's so cool. I love it. For something that people probably throw away, they put so much work into them. And then on the other side, you can see her vanity. There is so much on here. You can see her spell book, a bunch of posters, books, this cool little like lantern with a candle in it. Is that a Lenore sneak? And then down below, you can see Dustin, her pet, and her cool like ghosty mini fridge. This is so cool. I love these lockers. They're huge and they take up so much space, but they're so cool. And here is Twyla. She is on a stand. These stands do not come with the dolls. I buy these on AliExpress for pretty cheap, but I wanted to be able to stand. You know, I feel like stands are a necessity for dolls because most dolls just do not stand on their own. Like, the companies can say they do, but they don't. I think Bratz is one of the few exceptions, but even then, like, some of these Bratz dolls do absolutely not stand on their own. I don't know what they're smoking, but it's not that. Let's start with her hair like we always do. So her hair is very simple. It is a blue and purple polypropylene. Comes down a little bit past her butt, down to her thighs. And yeah, it's just got a middle part. It's really simple. It's straight. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's polypropylene, which is so disappointing. Especially because, like, they have Twyla's colors in Saran. So this is just lazy and greedy. And she does have bangs, but they're really, really bad. Like, look at that. That's insane. They stick straight out. This is why you don't give polypropylene dolls bangs. Ugh. Because they're also rooted, like, right at the front. Instead of doing the, like, middle part sectioned bangs, I don't know how to explain them other than that. Ooh, like the Skulltimate Secrets Wave 2 Frankie. They had those bangs. That's the best way for me to... Or Draculaura. Most of the Draculaurs have those bangs. What am I talking about? Anyway, instead of those, they just rooted them right at the front of the hairline and then pushed the hairs forward. Like, this is ugly. I'm going to try boiler washing her and seeing if they'll lay down on their own. And if not, I'm probably going to have to end up gelling them down. And onto her face. So she has the excellent Twyla sculpt with the really cool ears that have the cobwebs in them. The teal eyebrows. No, she does have a weird, like... What is that? There's like a weird spot on her eyebrow. I can't tell if it's paint or a stain of some sort. I don't know where it would come from because it's almost like a ruddy red brown color. Odd. And for her makeup, she has vibrant... I'm going to assume it's eyeliner and not eyeshadow because I don't know how you would get this full coverage with just regular eyeshadow. But this very bright blue liner with purple on top and then this sort of indigo color underneath the eye and on top in the inner crease. Looks cute. She has her bright blue eyes with buttons in them. It's very cool. I love the shape. It almost has a fire effect to the edges. Like, it's a cat eye, but then they also outlined her, like, winged liner, and then they outlined her bottom lash. It's really interesting. I like it. Her eyes are gigantic, though. Like, I don't know why they are this big. They look humongous. Even for her face sculpt, like, this is huge. And her lips are a dark indigo-y purple to match the color on her eyes. She also has, like, weird staining inside her ears. Like, what? Oh, and outside. Ew, what is that? Why is there red on my doll? Why? Ew. What is happening to this Twyla? What's happening to you in the factory? Because, like, it almost looks like they applied blush and then, like, put the tool to poke through the head in the blush and then shoved it through her ears. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff going on with this Twy. Down to her top, she has on this excellent purple harness. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's got Dustin's head as a fanny pack, her boogie powder, another Dustin pack. Oh my gosh, like chains and gears and buttons. Wow, the sculpting on this is really cool. What does the back look like? Oh, it's Dustin's head again. It's sort of more abstract in the back. But this is really cool. I love the harnesses on these Neon Frights dolls. I do wish they actually fit the dolls better because Twyla is sort of suffering from the floating straps like most of the others do. Sometimes there are ways to fix that. I'm going to hope that once the hoodie goes on her, it'll look a little less insane. Or it could be like Frankie, where the straps are just way too long and nothing you do fixes it. And I'm going to take the harness off so we can look at her top underneath. The harnesses come off really easily, by the way. And then underneath, she has on a printed cropped tank with a design not dissimilar to the one on the front of the coffin, actually, the one that's like underneath the sculpted bits. It's very similar, but this has more colors, of course. It's got a dark blue background, almost like a dark cerulean color with green vines, some purple bugs, and a black bow up here at the neck, made out of ribbon. Cute. Oh, and she does have the standard articulation for Monster High now. So she's got wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, head, of course, and the chest joint, as well as the painted on boogie smoke details on her forearms and the purple pink hands. Although, I don't know if it's just me, but this doll definitely looks more purple than pink, whereas her original doll looked more pink than purple. Like, I have this Twyla waiting to get dressed. We can compare. Oh, how interesting. Skulltimate Secret's Twyla's skin tone is definitely pinker, and the boogie smoke and hands are more purple. Interesting. This Twyla is waiting for whatever the extra outfit from this Twyla is. For her bottoms, she is wearing a pair of high-waisted pleather purple shorts with a scalloped bottom. It is unhemmed at the bottom, but I imagine this isn't really the kind of fabric that frays because it's got that like printed on plasticky feel on top of it, which it does make me worry about peeling over time, just like any of the pieces like this on a doll. But as I won't be like undressing and redressing her very much, I'm going to hope that won't be an issue. However, if you're giving this to a child, that will be an issue. I mean, the polypropylene hair will also be a big issue, but what are you going to do? And for her shoes, she has on these excellent, almost knee-high boots in a teal color. The sculpting is incredible on these. And I feel like you can see the sculpting better in this color than you can some of the other color choices that they've made for the Neon Frights dolls. Like, you can absolutely see Dustin's head here at the top, the chains, the cute little locks, the Dust Mite button here at the top, and then all the buttons along the sides. Oh, the sculpting is incredible. And then you get down to the bottom of the shoe, and it's very reminiscent of her core doll, where you've got these windows. What is that? Is that boogie smoke? Is that her hands? It must be her hands. Oh, she might be doing, shadow puppetry. That has to be what it is. She's doing shadow puppetry on her heels, and, like, the curtain is drawn back. Oh, and all these windows on the bottom. What's on the bottom of her shoe? Boogie smoke. Really cool. Okay. Oh, I love this doll. The sculpt on these shoes is immaculate, just like the other Neon Frights boots. They're so good. Like, they are so good. And she has on these plastic sleeves underneath to protect the boogie smoke that is painted on her legs. I think from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like the boogie smoke on her arms are sealed, and I'm going to assume that the legs aren't sealed either if they're putting these plastic sheets in there. So if you want to protect your dolls, I would take some matte varnish. It doesn't really matter what brand, just some good matte varnish, and put 2 or 3 good coats on anything that's painted on her. Similarly to Frankie, where you want to cover up all their stitches if they aren't being sealed properly. Because you want these little painted pieces to last. Because most of us don't feel like color matching and doing all this intricate paint work. Alright, so we've gone over what she comes wearing regularly. Let's get into what's behind these doors. So we'll start with the one at the top. They love to pack these bags in there. Oop. Alright, so we've got her hoodie. It's in a blue color with black mesh sleeves. It's got bunny ears in purple vinyl. Really cute. And we will give them a look on an actual doll in a moment. A pleather skirt in black with with these like boogeyman creepy eyes on it. Her second shirt, which is another cropped tank in blue that says Dream on it with Dustin and like Dustin's shadow self. As well as the next key, which will be to this purple door here. What is behind door number 2? Okay, next ring, which is going to be to the darker purple. Ooh, I almost lost accessories. We've got her purse, made out of the same color plastic as her shoe. You can see a doorknob on the front, a dust mite holding it, a chain handle, and then spider webs on the back. And does it open? Yes. Almost no space, but it's cute. A necklace made out of the same blue plastic with a dust mite on it. Really cute. I love that that's part of her motif. It's so fun. And then her earrings. They are silver. It's got a little skelet amulet, and then one has a key and one has a lock. Very cute. What's behind door number 3? Imagine this is gonna be, yeah. So we've got the key ring made out of the same blue plastic. Our next key. And our second pair of shoes. They are quite reminiscent of G1 Twyla. They're these like loafer I think that's what they're called, like loafer shoes. I hope that's what they are. Or Mary Jane's, is that what shoes? I don't know. Y'all, I don't know shoes. I'm so sorry. But anyway, they're cool. It's black plastic with a purple heel. You can see this. Now, that is definitely from G1 Twyla. It's the same pattern that came on her original outfit, the purple with the sort of black pinstripes and the black bugs crawling in and out of it. And then you can see books sculpted on the sole, and then a locked door as the heel, but it's not like a separated heel, it's all one piece. So cool. Oh, and blue laces. Love these shoes. And let's see what's behind the final door. It's probably going to be our like storytelling accessories. So like food. Torla came with like a laptop and another thing. Let's just pour it all out. We have a plate of cookies. It's white with a skullet on the bottom, a spiderweb on top, and then these adorable little themed cookies. So cute. Her book of shadows. Ooh, that is so... Oh, yeah, so she was definitely doing shadow puppetry because there's a cute little rabbit on the front that is clearly made from her hands. Oh, it's so nice. I love this purple color that they chose to cast it in. And then when you open it... Oh, yeah, she was doing shadow puppetry. Oh, my God. What is it? Is that Dustin's... Oh, yeah, it is. There's an episode of the new show where Dustin is revealed to be this, like, dream monster or something. A nightmare. And she, like... And she defeats him, or like he represents stuff about her she doesn't like, and she defeats him, and then she loves it. It's a cute thing. It's a cute thing. Oh my gosh, we get this little lantern accessory. Oh wow, look at the sculpting on that. Wow, that must be like the dream palace in her head. That is so cool. The sculpting is amazing. A little purple candle inside. It's cast in purple plastic with silver sparkles. I love this piece. She's definitely holding that because that's amazing. And finally, we have her earbuds. Now, it's kind of hard to see all of the detail on these, but you can see that they are white earbuds with a skullet, and then it's got like a thing to go around the ear. I saw some people saying that they were hearing aids, but I think we got clarification that that was just to keep them on the ear so that they didn't have to have a peg. So, like, you can see that they are just sculpted to go around her ears. But that's really cool. Twyla has autism in this generation, and she's very sensitive to loud sounds, so she likes to have headphones on, and these are really cool, like, sleek way to work that in, since her original doll didn't. Alright, I'm going to close all these doors, clean up this little area, put the second outfit on Twy, and I'll be right back. Alright, and here she is in her second outfit. Now, I know the hoodie is meant to go with the harness, like, it's supposed to be a whole thing. However, one of the big gimmicks for these dolls is the mix and match ability. So I truly think you should be able to wear whatever pieces you want whenever. And I actually think the hoodie looks really cute with this outfit. The colors don't clash. It's very cohesive. There is a cohesiveness to Twyla that I don't think I've seen since the Torla doll. Because if you watched my Draculaura and Frankie videos, I think I did mention that there wasn't a ton of cohesion, it felt like, when it came to all of the pieces. However, with this Twyla, I think that there is a ton of mix and match ability where you really can wear any of these pieces together and nothing is going to look crazy. Like, nothing's going to look too out of place. Nothing is going to look like you don't know what you're doing, you know? Now, that being said, you are allowed to dress your dolls however you want, okay? If you think it looks good, it looks good, period, across the board. Don't listen to anyone else, okay? I did take the plastic sleeve off to put these shoes on. It just kind of happened as I was taking off one of the boots. I was like, okay, we'll take it all off. It's really cute. I really like the second outfit. I like the first one and the second one. Actually, I'm kind of liking this one a little bit more. Maybe with this shirt instead, just because I think it's more visually interesting. But I like how all the colors play together here. The earring situation. So the earrings and ear pods can go on at the same time. However, I did notice that the ear pods do not like to stay on with the earrings. Like, this one is sort of clinging on for dear life. When I put this one on, it popped right off. However, without the earrings in, they fit really, really well and they stay on really, really well. So you don't necessarily have to choose between the two, but it may be smarter if you just sort of go one or the other, or go half and half. Yeah, it's up to your preference, obviously. Like I said, I got this doll for $20. I think for $20, that's a very reasonable price to pay for these dolls. $30 is a lot. Like, I get they come with a whole playset and a second outfit, But when you're getting polypropylene hair, you're getting very, very simple clothing pieces. Like, meh, it's a lot. $30 is a lot to ask. So if you can wait for a sale, wait for a sale. And we can't see the faces anyway, so it's not like we can even pick the best one. So why not wait for a sale? Because if you're paying $30, do you really want to pay $30 for polypropylene hair and a face that looks crazy? Like, come on. Be for real. Like my Skulltimate Secrets Spherodescent Draculaura. Like, do you think I would have paid that much for her if I had known her face was gonna be... No. No. But anyway, I digress. That is pretty much all for this. Skulltimate Secrets Neon Frights has been such a cool line. It feels like it was made for people like me who love these more side characters. It was so cool that we were getting another Torlai, another Twyla, and another Ghoulia. That is epic. And I love in the new Skulltimate Secrets line, the one that just came out, we get a new Abby. Like, it's really cool. I just wish they didn't have the polypropylene hair. I know I've said that about 1,000 times in this video, but it feels like it needs to be said. Like, we're doing a disservice to kids by giving them a subpar product. Like, in 10, 15 years, this doll is going to be degraded. Like, her hair is going to degrade. And there's nothing that can be done to stop it. Like, nothing. You can't do anything. You can do things to minimize and to push it off. But, like, her hair is going to fall apart. She's not going to last. She's not going to be one of the dolls that, like, you see in 60 years that still has great hair. Like the original Barbies. Like, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating to see the company make these choices, especially for dolls that are so cool. But if you know how to reroot doll hair, it's very, it's a very accessible thing. So go for it if you feel like putting in all that work. I don't know. Up to you, obviously. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this doll. Let me know down below what you think of her. Did you get her? Are you trying to get her? Are you waiting for a sale? Let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things or do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content at all. I love all of you. And if you do all those things, it helps out my channel and I will be in love with you. And I will kiss you on the mouth. And we can go to Monster High and do boogeyman things. Because, I mean, if you're going to choose a monster to be at Monster High, boogeyman should be near the top of your list. Like, she can turn into smoke. She can move through the shadows. She can technically fly. They never really show her being able to do it, but she can. Like, come on. I put out new videos every Monday and Friday for the most part, so I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye!